Hello, this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you for my TBC Live Broadcast episode number 147 here on August 14, 2018. I'd like to thank all of you for being here. I first like to thank my little one, Kayla. How you doing, sweetie? Hello, Kayla. And thank you for my loved one in Tennessee and all the loved ones around in Florida and everywhere else, my family as well. It's a joy to see all of you here. All of you are wonderful people in TBC and the Billion Coin community. We are in a growth phase here in the Billion Coin community, as well as a cash flow campaign as well as a distribution phase. So we're in different phases going on right now, and as we roll right into our redemption phase in November. Okay. All right. Now let me see here. I got my iPad all here. Let's see who is on our live chat. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Donna Gordon, the first one on our live chat here. Thank you so much. Christine Tagway, thank you so much. Both of these people are from Canada. Diane is from the East Coast part of Canada, and Christine is from the West Coast part of Canada. Thank you, Sedona Mararu from Romania. You did a wonderful job last week. Doing your live broadcast on the beach, that was just awesome. ATM Irene from Uganda, thank you so much for being here. TV Revolution, thank you so much, brother Femi. He does excellent live broadcasts. He'll be doing another live broadcast. Actually, tomorrow, I believe he does. He does on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays and Saturdays. I believe he does his. Oh my God, Pritam Kumar, brother, excellent live send button meeting you did in Hindi today. Excellent job, brother. I hope you do them every week. You're the man in India. I tell you. And Mbek from Cameroon did his in French and Hindi in Simba meetings a day. Wasn't that awesome? Okay. Okay, Musa Tess, thank you so much for being here. You know, people are just rolling on into this live broadcast, and I thank you so much for supporting me. You know, some of us out there are not happy about us doing our live broadcast. I don't know who they are. I'm hearing some people are saying some things about me. Do you think I really care? You know, people not. I don't know if I got enemies out there. I don't know who they are because they never become visible. Okay, they never become visible. So whoever they are, they're probably the trolls and the naysayers because of the lack of knowledge they know about our Billion Coin. That's all it is. And you know I don't deal with that crap, right? You know that, right? You know, because my background dealing with criminals, do you think I care about people out there, the little trolls? Come on now. Been a retired probation officer. Do you really think I really care about little trolls, little naysayers out there that's talking about us broadcasters? Or are welcome to come this way, because I know how to deal with you the right way. I can just X you out of existence, so you won't even be bothering anybody anymore. So I get pumped up when people, because I'm like Manita Carey, the whitefish lady out of Montana. You know, they have attacked her in the past, and because she does a good job on her recorded videos. Well, I'm addressing this at the beginning of my live broadcast because we got people out there that's starting to verbally, behind the scenes, attack our broadcasters because we're doing a positive thing for as we build our TBC community and building our own economy outside of the establishments of our government and central banking system around the world. They are just like you said, Dinah, they're parasites. They try to eat at you. But we got an antidote for them, don't we? The antidote that we have is that we become unified as we lock arms. Because as we lock arms in numbers, as we go towards 1 million live broadcasters, you know, we'll be able to fend off anybody that actually talk about us as broadcasters. So for me, I don't know how Kumar, how you deal with them, or I don't know how Sedona you deal with them. Diana, I don't know how y'all deal with them, but I don't entertain those kind of talks at all. I just block them out because they never reveal themselves to me. I haven't had a troll reveal themselves to me yet, because inside them, they're really afraid of us. They're afraid of us because we are 3.2 members large, verified, and we're still building as our quest to go to 1 billion members, verified members. Okay? Okay. All right. Right. The best, like Donna said, the best revenge is success. As we continue to be more successful on each one of our journeys, because what have I always said? Don't be concerned about the destination at the end. Okay? Be concerned about our journey and making sure we doing the right thing, walking the right walk, and doing the right talk on our live broadcast as we bring people into our community. Now, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to go on the blog because I want to just recognize admin right now. Once again, you put my broadcast, my 146 I did yesterday, early this morning on the blog for my 12th time being on the blog since April 4th. That is a blessing, and believe it, as I'm so honored that you selected my live broadcast that I did yesterday, because we are getting compensated, yes, for us doing broadcasts as well as our Sinbun meetings. Now, for me, I've said many times, if they didn't give me a penny, I still would do exactly what our admin have us to do. If you want to reach success, follow the steps. Follow the steps. That's all you got to do. All right. So let's do a screen share and go to our blog, because we had some new blogs came out today. A lot of them are happens to be let me refresh that. Happens to be our basically videos. I believe this is probably Randy's video today. Probably, I'm thinking. I haven't seen this. Let me see. Once my computer's been running so slow today, I'm telling you. Yeah, see, I'm sure it was Randy's. I missed his today. I was doing some work outside. Apologize to you, Randy, if you happen to see on this video, if you happen to hear on this particular live broadcast. But anyway, no people flow, no cash flow. I got to listen to this one because I missed it myself. I didn't see this particular one today. I wasn't there today. Okay, this was want to recognize recognize Kumar for doing his Sinbun meeting today in Hindi, as well as Embed Derek for doing his in French. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go out of this one. All right. This was just talking about the schedule of those two meetings. Let's go out this one. And this is, I guess some of you were at my live broadcast yesterday. This was the one I did yesterday. I'm not going to play it, y'all. I'm sure a lot of people have already seen it. But that's basically, it was up. I had within less than 12 hours, it was already up on the blog. And I thank admin for recognizing me once again. Thank you so much, admin. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, that was the last one on today, the 14th. I'm going to basically what I want to talk about today is FAQ. I want to talk about this one right here. Some of you have actually done some broadcasts on this particular one. All right. Common support FAQ answered. Okay. Question number 1, how do I become a broadcaster? Oh my God. Whew. Well, this is a link right here that will take you to that particular video. All right. It says here, but you can search YouTube on how to do a broadcast with any device you may have. You need to begin. You need to also log into your Queencast back office and click on the send button at the bottom of the menu and select tomorrow's broadcast. Well, I'm not going to read through this because I did this. I did 146. I dealt with this just yesterday. Okay. This basically what it's saying. I walked you step by step yesterday on my 146 live broadcast yesterday. Number 2, why is my TBC USD amount not gaining interest or increasing in value? Oh my God. You know, when I listen to that question, I don't know how y'all feel, how I feel, but why are people concerned about that? Let me say this to you all, and those who agree with me, you can say yes, no, whatever. But those that we got millions and millions in our wallets right now. Nearly everybody here in our live chat or who may watch this. If we didn't get if our TBC009.net wallet didn't increase a penny, are we concerned about that? When we got millions and millions upon millions of TBC coin in our wallets, who would be concerned about that if it stopped right now? But it's not going to stop. But I'm just saying, if it stopped right now, would we be actually concerned about that? No, we would not. We know that our coin grows by memberships, by people that are priceless, and we're associated with a grain of gold. And the one reason that our admin decided to be associated with a grain of gold, because gold have stood the test of time over many ages, much better than our euro. Okay? All right? It says the number of TBC crinkle coins only goes up when you either make a purchase of coins or you redeem cookies received into coins during the redemption period, and the next month that redemption is available will be the whole month of November 2018. You don't earn interest in TBC, and TBC is not an investment vehicle. Now, how many times have I said that TBC is not an investment, it's not a bank, and it's not a charity? Okay? The value of TBC goes up by 1 grain of gold each time a new paid member joins our community. Boom. That is it. That is it right there. And it talks about see the form, the details here, and all these things, right? All this right here, okay? I'm gonna say this again. You don't earn interest, and TBC is not an investment vehicle. The value of TBC goes up by 1 grain of gold, which happens to be the smallest measurement of gold, each time a new paid member. Now, a paid member, what? What is a paid member? A paid member pays their $10 annual subscription for the Creamcast back office. Each time a paid member joins our community. All right. Why has the growth in value of TB stopped? Ooh. The growth in value has not stopped. That's true. Because the value is based on the number of paid members, and that the number has increased every day. But we must measure the value in grains of gold. And as I said above, the price of gold is going down a little bit recently. But it's not dropping like the euro was over time. All right? How do I enter the word of the day into Cookie Rewards? You need to go to the send button area in your Crinkle Cashback office, that stands for KCBO, and choose a meeting in your language and either watch a meeting live or view a rebroadcast of it. And towards the end of the meeting, the host will hold up a keyword to, to enter into the form in the section of KCBO. Be careful. You may have been timed out in your session, and the best thing to go is to do after collecting the keyword is to log out and log in again in your Creamcast back off before entering the keyword. That's the best way. So always do that before entering the keyword so that you would get credit for viewing the send button meeting and receive the cookie rewards for it. Always log out and log in again before entering the keyword. I've done that so many times. I knew that. See, if you become a student of blog, you know these things. You know, just become a student of blog. You would know these things automatically. You wouldn't even have to read this because you know it. All right. Question 5. How can I cash into, oh gosh, oh my God, here we go. How can I cash in my TBC or trade for currency or Bitcoin? How many times have we get people asking us that question? Wow. Wow. Answer 5. If you're asking this question, you clearly don't understand the difference between a market-based coin like Bitcoin and a peer-to-peer coin like TBC Crinkle. Boom. There's a big difference there. We are in the distribution phase of TBC at this time. Didn't I say that earlier in the beginning of the broadcast? And that will continue until we get to 1 billion members. Did you hear that? We'll be in a distribution phase until we get to 1 billion members. That's what it's stating. Okay, this is just some blog post articles here. By sharing the gift of cookies redeemable for TBC / Crinkles, you will find others that will want to buy Crinkles from you on a peer-to-peer basis. That's correct. That has happened for me. If you are unwilling to share the wonderful gift, then just go quietly for the broadcast and build to unlock the value of our coins and make them 100% spendable over the next year or two. There's another article. Question 6. Why do I have to pay the $10 fee? Oh my God. There are some people actually say this. Can you imagine that? I think it's a joke in my opinion. I'm just telling me personally, because I paid almost $50 a month for an online business I did, and I did over a 5-year period. That's really $10. Come on now. All right. Answer 6. Everyone in the world changes a fee of services one way or another. That's right. Most cryptocurrencies charge a transaction fee on every transaction, and they're referring to the market-based coins here. We don't charge anything for our transactions, but we don't. Here it is. But we don't charge any transaction fees. We are a private, and they put that in bold. We are a private peer-to-peer coin in the middle of our distribution phase, and we are currently offering a 2-for-1 deal now. After you get 1 whole year of access of your KCBO and your lifetime fee of only $10. You get a 2-for-1 deal there. This is very little. Yes, it is, to ask in a way of a fee to cover our cost of keeping our services available on an ever-expanding community. Absolutely, I agree with you, admin. Okay. Unlike popular market-based coins, TBC Crinkle coins are not yet widely accepted for payment. So we collect fees in widely accepted coins such as Bitcoin in order to have the money needed to pay for coin network maintenance and development, marketing, website development, such as the KCBO, which stands for Crinkle Cash Back Office, labor-intensive technical support, and self-regulation. and many other needed things to remain operational. See, there's a lot of things going on behind our TBC community that our admin and tech support is operating. Unlike TBC Crinkle Coins, until TBC Crinkle Coins become widely accepted as payment, we must collect this $10 fee in coins that are widely accepted in order to pay for an ever-expanding admin operation. At this time, admin is paying around $10,000 a week. Oh God! We complain about $10. Come on, a year. Admin is paying around $10,000 a week to cover current loss of our operation. Admin manages the funds carefully to be here for the long run. This is a great article. I love this part right here. Okay, how do we attend the send button meetings? Okay, log into Crinkle back office and find the send button item at the bottom of the menu and select a send button meeting in your language. You can either attend the send button meeting live at the appointment time and watch the rebroadcast of it, and towards the end, you'll see the host. You'll see that the host of the meeting holds up a keyword. You can collect the cookie rewards at that meeting. Okay, number 8. How do I redeem my cookie rewards? Okay. Oh gosh. Well, a lot of us know this, but I'm gonna read it anyway. There are some people that may not know this. Okay, May and November months are redemption periods. All month long, to convert cookies into TBC Crinkle Coins, a redeem button appears in the cookie rewards area of the KCBO during those months. That's correct. A few clicks of the mouse, they're during a redemption period, and then an internal process begins to automatically convert your cookies into TBC Crinkle Coins, and it usually takes about 24 hours to complete the whole process. They said 24 hours, but it's done. I've seen it do it in 8 hours or less. It depends on who you are, and when you press that button, press that cookie rewards button. Okay, Q9. I'm a new member. What does my TBC 0091 not have the 25,000 free crinkles? Answer 9. To prevent crinkle coins from being wasted on casual joiners that never will use them or will just forget all about them, and then the TBC economy has lost large portions of coins within it. We are now only offering cookies as a gift, and we hope the time between redemption periods allow us, our newest members, the time to get serious about our TBC Crinkle Coins money. And once they redeem the cookies, they will not forget about this money they will have in their possession. TBC is here to change the world where all will enjoy abundance once we get to the billion members over the next year or two. Question 10. Why do TBC Wallet only has what? 1 and 6 zeros, 0.16 zeros instead of 1 point what? Was that 9? Let me see. 8 zeros? Like TBC's 4. What does this mean by TBC? What does this mean my TBC is worth less now than before? No, it does not mean your TBC is worth less in the 009 wallet. It only shows 6 zeros instead of 8 zeros behind the decimal point. We are currently in the distribution phase, and we are not wanting to do small transactions less than $10 at this time because we are managing the cost to keep the core network operational. Later, we will develop another wallet. See this? See, this is why I say you need to be a student of the blog. You catch little things like this. This is a catchy area right here. Later, We will develop another wallet that will be able to do small and micro payments once we have a more robust and active community. Okay, that's a key sentence. Okay, I'm letting y'all know. That's a key sentence. Remember that sentence. Okay, they're just talking about this equal was 1 kringle today, which valued at $7.98. We really need to put all our focus on the distribution phase at this time, and later we will add a merchant adoption phase when the community is ready for that. And in their essence, they are saying that we're not ready for that yet. Let's not put the cart in front of the horse, as the saying goes. This was a great article right here. I mean, I can't thank admin enough. They do some wonderful live broadcasts. My God, they do some. I'm not broadcasts. I'm sorry. Do blog posts. They do some incredible blog posts. Let me come out of this screen share. I put my link up there if anybody want to come on with me. I put it up the top. You can click on it if anybody want to join me. Look like I got Femi here. Femi, you there, buddy? Mm-hmm. Just unmute yourself.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's so good. Great to have you here.
Yeah.
I think that blog is a great blog post because we get people out there to ask us these same kind of questions all the time. Wouldn't you agree? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned it in my yesterday's broadcast that if anybody comes to me, I'm going to throw that blog at them like a rock.
You betcha, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
And it's gonna knock them out. Then you come back. When you come back to me, you probably, if you don't understand something, then I'll explain further, but
right.
not until after you've read it.
Exactly. I think we as broadcasters and leaders, we have been asked so many questions about how to cash out, why is our coin not getting larger, increasing. Questions like that all the time. Instead of us spending all that energy explaining to them, just point them to that blog post. And then if they got questions, then we can answer them, because that blog post answers so many questions that is like the frequent questions.
Yes, it does. It does actually.
So now you do your live you'll be back on your live broadcast tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, tomorrow. I already have something that I'm going to talk about. Tomorrow. I already have it in my head. I usually don't plan them beforehand, but the video I sent to you, your time is almost up, so I'm not going to take much of a time.
No problem.
I sent you a video today, and one thing I realized is most of the governments of the world and what they permit, it's like they have misplaced priorities.
Yes.
Yeah, what they prioritize their energy on is total contrast to what the people need.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the project, the Echo project that they want to do in Nigeria, which is a multi-billion-dollar project.
Wow.
And it's meant it's meant really for the rich, for the super rich and the elites in the country, and also external investors. But just a stone throw away from that place, from that whatever, that settlement, to experience extreme poverty.
Right.
So, and it's all about misplaced priorities. What they're not really thinking about the people. They're thinking about making more money for themselves, and then
That's all they're thinking about.
They call it internationals, investments, foreign investment initiative. That's what they call them. Which it's a it's and another thing I also want to I hope we in the TBC community don't end up even worse than the elites when
I
the time
know.
comes,
I know.
because if at this point we are experiencing so many people with misplaced priorities, what will happen when the economy opens up and we have so much more money? Are we going to prioritize our plans into something that is good, that will move the community forward, or are we going to do worse than that we we are talking about? So it's something that we need to, and that's what the voice of TBC is always. Sorry, there's no more voice of TBC.
Well, we are
Randy,
the voices.
we are the voice of. That's what he's trying to say. That the priority now is to increase the numbers, to ramp up the numbers of the community, to get to 1 billion. Adding merchants is not our priority now, and exchanging huge and having an exchange huge sums of money is not. It will be good, but it shouldn't be the priority at the moment. We should try to expand. And once we're able to get our priorities right, I'm sure things will move faster.
I'm thinking that as we get as we can move forward in our journey, if we strategize on exactly, if in my opinion, if they wanted to have some kind of, I don't know if they'll do this at the end or not, but if they had some kind of small exchange just for us, just for a small amount that we could use, that's fine. But I think we should be using our money for the reason why we're to help the poor, to help to help the people in poverty, to get rid of poverty worldwide. Because I don't believe that everybody in our TBC community, they say that they say they want to help, but are they really being honest with themselves? If they had $1 billion or 2 point something billion, wherever it's going to be at, wherever we're going to have, if we are multi-billionaires, are we going to take all that money and do like I see in the U.S. a lot of billionaires and millionaires do, and just enjoy their lifestyle? Or are we going to actually do what we say we want to do? And are we going to think of strategies and priorities, as you state, and use that money to help the poor and get rid of our poverty? Because it is nothing else out there that's doing what we're doing. We know that. We need, as we continue on our journey, I feel that we need to be strategizing on how we're going to actually use our money. How are we going to use it to help people? And it shouldn't be just us broadcasters is thinking this way. It should be everyone in TBC thinking. If we keep our mind on the mission, our mission statement, then I think we'll be more productive in the long run. But if we thinking about ourselves, about how we're going to spend our money and do this and do that, and thinking of mind of greed versus mind of abundance, then we'll be fine if we do it the right way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And something is, I totally do not support a bank joining us until we are full, until they really need us. Because I worked for a bank for in all my career for like a year or two, and I know how they think. And one thing about it is the cash flow has to come from the community. It must not come from a bank. It has to come from the community. And there's something I know. There's something I know about money. If money is properly structured, when money is stagnant, it's useless, because it's like it has a life of its own. But when money flows continuously, there's a way it gathers more money and then it spreads.
Exactly.
So the money has to come from the community.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Mm-hmm.
very possible to actually use, if a lot of people come together, it is possible to use as small as maybe $100 to continue to generate more.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you won't believe it. It's all mathematics.
It's
I've
all
done the
mathematics,
computation.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
So it must not come from the bank. I totally object to it. When the
Yeah.
admin brought it up, I was very concerned, but there was no broadcast, there was nowhere to like express it. And I was like, okay, let's watch what's gonna happen. And
Uh-huh.
I was so happy. I was so happy when it's not that he has ruled it out, but
Mm-hmm.
it's no longer about it. It's not out of it's not off the table.
Mm-hmm.
But certain things we need to do 100 things before the bank happens.
Right. And oh, it's a lot of things we got to do. Oh my God. We're so far, Phoebe, we're so far from that, even speaking of the bank, period. And I know that Dan Lux have talked to a lot of bank officials where he's at. And it's not time for any bank even in discussion about that. We gotta grow our community, and we can even get back to where we were, those big numbers per day we were doing second part of last year. If we can do that, we'll be a lot further ahead, because we went from 100,000 to 1,000,000 and 3 million very fast. We can do that again, and we now that we got our new network that's geared towards larger transactions, that's faster, because I've done some already on the new network, and I'm telling you, it's fast. And I'm telling you, we need to just get going, brother. I'm telling you, you got to get going.
I'm not going to make you shoot beyond your 30, because I think you're
No, no,
already
you're
entering
good.
the 40
You're good.
minutes.
You're good.
Yes.
I like what
Christine, yeah.
Serena, the TBC Prayer Water just got here. Thank you so much, Serena, for being from New Zealand being here. And Christina Tagway, money is energy. Money is let me see. Money is energy. You are money. But I am money. It's a creative flow always. If you want money, you will never get money. And she said, but if you are money, it is already there. At least this is what I teach people. That's what she said. Okay. Well, I want to say thank you all for being here on our live chat. My little one, Kayla, that always watches me. I got a little 2-year-old that watches me all the time, and my dear one in Tennessee that watches me. It's just so many people here. I was talking. Oh, by the way, I want to say this to you before we leave. I was talking about at the beginning of my broadcast. I'm hearing about some people talk against my broadcast, or against broadcasters or something like that. And I was just addressing that I don't entertain trolls and things like that. I just don't even deal with that. I X that out of, like, it don't matter, like they don't even matter to me. So we're going to be challenged. What I'm saying to you, we're going to be challenged at times through our journey. We just got to be ready for it. That's all.
Let them come. I eat trolls for breakfast, dinner, lunch.
That's
The
right.
reason why I'm That's the reason why I'm called Crypto Lion. It's not just for any prop. It's I eat trolls. And the
I
thing
know.
about the the thing about trolls, I've always told people, is the solution to a troll is isolation.
Right.
Just isolate them, because I have a lot of friends on social media, and when they talk about TBC, even don't downloads page, big and TB Brandy's page, and some other people that have a lot of people. When they talk about troll, when they talk about TBC, you have some people that will just sip in a bit of negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Mm-hmm.
don't they block those people? Block them. You know, when everybody starts blocking trolls from anywhere they pop up, you block them. They go to another place. They become isolated. They'll have to keep quiet.
Right.
That
Just
is the
block them.
only to trolls. Just isolate them and let them be screaming in darkness.
Right. Right. You know, like you were reading that thing yesterday in your live broadcast about how, you know, the violence was in neighborhoods and how they started going numbers and actually approached them with bulletproof vests and all this. If we do the same thing and unify and lock arms and unify in numbers, we would never have any problems with the trolls anyway. You know?
We will eat them raw.
Right, right. I mean, we got almost 3.3 million people in our community, and our numbers in broadcast is increasing too. My goodness, if we just all say the right thing, talk the same talk, and walk the same walk in TBC, we don't. Trolls would be history. It'd be history. That'd be history. You know. Well, anyway, listen. Thank you so much for coming on, Femi. As you all know, Femi does excellent live broadcasts. He's a great leader in the country of Nigeria and the continent of Africa. Hope that I see you, Ken, Femi, and your wife, and many leaders in that particular country, because we plan to be there. That's for sure. That's what I'm hearing. We have not gotten a date yet, and that's by design. But you would know it eventually. But we just I gotta talk to Randy, and I think we're talking to Favor in your country. They putting together some things. Some of the leaders in your country are putting together. I think they got to have a place near the airport. The hotel is going to be near the airport. We're going to stay, what I'm hearing. But it's also got to be a place not too far from the airport. It's going to be a paid event, I hear. I don't know how much it would cost. I'm not setting the cost. I don't know if that's going to be the cost of the leader in your country for people to come to the event, to hear Randy, myself, and other leadership. And because I understand that's how what happened in Papua New Guinea as well as the Philippines when Randy went there. I think that country did it that way. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know all the parameters. I don't know all the things going to happen, but I just want to be there in your presence to say that I'm on African land. I'm on Nigerian land. I'm on Ghana land. I'm on Cameroon land. I'm on South Africa land. That's what I want to say, you know.
I think Favor has you covered. Favor and some other leaders, they already have you covered in that, because that's what they do for a living.
I know they're business people. They're businessmen. So I know Favor's a businessman, that's for sure. I know he is. So I hear Lawrence Malecki, he's got a lady there that was on his live broadcast, that one of his new broadcasters, that I think he said she's gonna provide a meal for Randy and I hear it, you know, in South Africa. It's just some great people doing some things, and we're not asking for anyone to do anything. That's out of the goodness of their heart, you know. We're just coming there to help and and hopefully can talk with some people that's in poverty. We want to see some people in poverty, you know. At least I do. I know I do. So but anyway, I'm gonna get ready to end now. Thank you so much, Femi, for being here. Thank you for everyone that's been in our live chat. And love you all. Just make sure we keep building and building and building and growing our community. So Femi, I'm gonna get ready to sign out now, buddy. Have a great day, and I'll be there tomorrow at your live broadcast.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all have a great one. Goodbye.